in 2020, my vision is finally clear, and I see myself holding the Knockouts Championship high above my head.
You better get ready for these double D's in your face, because ODB is about to become 5-time Knockouts Champ. Boom!
In Dallas, Texas, I will prove once again why I am the greatest knockout in Impact Wrestling history.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm here with the very talented Jordynne Grace. Now, I am upset that I didn't get to talk to you this weekend in Texas for Impact Wrestling Presents Hard to Kill for all the media stuff, but didn't get a chance to run to you. Did see you, but I knew you were kind of tired, but I'm glad that you took a little bit of opportunity now to speak with me.
I don't like to do media at the shows. I just don't like to do it, so I do everything I can to get out of it.
Also, I know that you're not a big fan of podcasts too, but thank you so much for blessing us in the past for the podcast.
I like this better. I like to sit down and be face to face.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah. I got to tell you too, I forgot to even mention this to you, the credibility of approaching any talent for a podcast. Mm-hmm. And if they never heard of us or they just have any type of skepticism, I'd be like, we had Jordynne Grace on the show. They'd be like, oh, okay, cool.
That's like she never does podcasts.
Exactly. That's like my ultimate trump card. They'd be like, oh, yeah, cool, yeah, we could do something.
Y'all are using me.
But anyway, this is a really exciting week. It's the first pay-per-view for Impact Wrestling. Hard to Kill. The weekend was just absolutely amazing. Your match was absolutely amazing. And before we just talk about the match a little bit, I don't know if you guys know, but outside of her being one of the most talented people inside the ring, absolutely talented outside the ring, because I know for a fact that you personally make your own gear. And that gear you came out with was badass. I saw it all the way from the hard cams. I was like, holy hell. I was feeling it and everything. Like, the status of the whole arena was just amazing. But, like, when you came out, I was like, holy shit.
The venue was amazing, first of all. But I will say, not everyone knows this, but I have a little bit of money now. So I can afford to get someone else to make my gear. So I actually did not make that outfit. That outfit cost a lot of money because there was so many. You saw how sparkly it was. There was a lot of crystal work. They were on my knee pads. I had things on my wrist, and the girl even made me like, oh, I'm still wearing them because I didn't take them out. She made me these like crystal earrings, but yeah, and I try to make my gear as expensive as possible now because tax write-offs.
Adorning 101. I feel you on that too. It's like, you get a little bit of money. Like, I used to work on my car, but now I just take it to the mechanic.
Yeah, I mean, I can still sew, and I still like to, but the quality that I can make is going to be nowhere near the stuff that I came out with at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I like I said, it was absolutely amazing. And the match itself was absolutely amazing. I can't stress this enough, and I said it to Taya on Media Day, and I'm definitely going to say it to you. Impact Wrestling has the best women's roster in all of professional wrestling. And I remember upon seeing you work the Indies, but immediately seeing you sign. And I feel like it was a humble signing too. And you're a humble person yourself, but like that move was like monumental because like it shifted everything for me. It was like, wow, if she's on this roster, and then on top of that, by like, how young you are and how you get this flourish and how it's going to ride on your back for years to come. I was like, oh, this is a silent but deadly move that they just pulled, and I was like so excited. But what does it mean for you to be one of the focal points of that roster? And
well, honestly, that's one of the main reasons I signed there was because, I saw that they had some of the best women already, and I wanted to be among the best women. And WWE has amazing women right now, but I felt like myself would get lost in the shuffle because I think a lot of the women they don't know what to do with yet, and they're just kind of sitting around getting paid. Nothing wrong with that, but I feel like right now in my career, I want to be getting as much TV time and as much experience as possible.
Right on. And I think also, too, as a fan, I remember around that time was when a lot of people was advocating for who should be in the Mae Young Classic. And I remember you just completely just not being one of those people like, yeah, me, please put me. And then you made that move. It's like, yeah, I'm feeling that a lot. That just it made sense as a fan, and it's also really good to hear that that's what your thoughts were about.
Yeah, and I think being in the Mae Young Classic is super cool, but it's not an automatic signing.
Exactly.
I think I'm not positive, but one of the main girls that got signed that I can recall was Mia Yim, and it's because the fans they did that whole chant, please sign her. So I think that's one of the main reasons she got signed from there. But a lot of the girls that were in the Mae Young Classic are still working the indies right now without contracts.
Yeah.
So I would rather have a contract and be getting steady pay than do a one-off, you know?
Yeah. Another thing about you, I think that why you're like literally one of my favorites is that when you work matches, you just work your matches, and you do a lot of like. First of all, I'm a big fan of the bear hug. I'm gonna need that to come back. I'm gonna need it. I am going to need it.
Impact kind of nixed that after a little while. They love the flipping driver, you know, the Grace driver.
Yeah.
Isn't that the worst name ever? I'm sorry, guys.
Also got snubbed off the win because like the execution was amazing, and I know everyone talks about your shrimp, but like clearly, guys, if you aren't seeing this on display, the way how you absolutely
it was to ODB too.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I was worried that it wasn't gonna look as good as it normally does.
It was amazing. It was amazing. Yeah, it's a little bit of a snub there at the end, like an Ohio State snub, but whatever. But yeah, I definitely was hoping. I was like, to see you, you know, for all these years working in the Indies, and then have seen you have won a title, which would have been in front, would have just been.
I'll have my time. I mean, I turned 24 this year, so I got at least 5 more years, right? Before I start popping out these babies.
So,
right, John?
Also, too, I remember on the podcast, again, it was such an honor to have you on back there, but we're getting John to, like, pop in, it was like, yo, did we know we signed up for this? Like, this is more than we could ever expect. That's so cool. You guys' dynamics, both in the ring, is just, again, top tier. I don't think no one has a debate that you, as the couple, are literally the best out there doing it.
Well, he's light years better than I am, so let's not take that away from him. So I've learned a lot from him over the years.
You get free toolage all day,
every
day.
Yeah, 100%. Just last night we watched me versus Anthony Bowens from Battle Club Pro, and it probably took us like 2 hours to get through it because he was like, pause it.
You know, you guys both, you know, I spoke to John earlier, and obviously everyone knows about how you have your Patreon and everything. How amazing would it be for fans? I'm just going to throw that at you guys. If you was able to watch them to narrate through a match, to kind of see what you guys are seeing while doing a match. You know how like on YouTube a lot of people do like reaction videos? Yeah. Imagine that.
So like of our own matches or other people's matches?
Anybody's.
Man, I'm not trying to get that kind of heat, first of all. I'm not
We'll start with yours.
Yeah, maybe like our own matches, but I can only imagine like just seeing some match and being like, why the fuck did they do that? Like, that was so stupid.
Speaking of that too, can we be expecting a new edition of your viral book?
You know,
The Creeps in the DMs?
No, I think I'm done. I think a trilogy is enough. I think 3 is enough. Actually, I'm sold out of all the hard copies.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to order more or not. The only thing that I actually get messages on anymore is through Instagram because, you know, they have the message requests.
Oh, right.
And I don't think you can turn off your messages at all on Instagram. They just get filtered through. But not that I don't have plenty more to share with you guys, but I think I'm going to retire as an author.
It was a good run.
It was a good run. I made a lot of money. I've exposed a lot of people, so...
Well, lastly, I don't want to hold you up too much. Again, I put a lot of focal point on the Impact roster, and I think you being a staple of that absolutely solidifies it as being one of the best women's roster for years to come. What might we be able to expect for you for this upcoming year?
Honestly, I don't know. I don't know any of my plans. I just know that hopefully no more social media drama. I'm really trying to keep myself in check this year. I had things last year with Jim Cornette, Disco Inferno, the Sandman. I'm sure everyone remembers that one. I'm just exhausted with it. So I'm just going to try to keep to myself and not respond to any negative comments.
Right on. I can't be mad at that. Well, thank you.
New Year's resolution.
Yeah, right. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me, and much success for the future for you.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you.